Welcome again. Hope you all doing well.
Thanks for the support. Means a lot to the channel. Thanks to all who subscribe and who have not as yet. The crime rate of Jamaica is out of control, without any signs of slowing down. The recent crime rate has soared over 1,300 homicides, with less than 65 days left in there.
The new cause for concern is the matter of persons refusing arrest and the interference of bystanders. It's at a level where the police force can't handle the situation because of lack of proper training and also equipments to respond to crowd control. This all derives from the resisting of arrest by citizens, who accuse the police of not disclosing their reasons of making an arrest.
Until you're at the station, the citizens refuse to be arrested knowing that it's their rights to know why they are being charged. Under the Jamaican constitution, all persons who are arrested must be told the reason why they are being arrested.
That's a protocol that is not being followed by the police officers whenever they are making an arrest. Jamaica for Justice John Clark responded to calls from the Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn, for human rights to lobby a group Jamaican for Justice to educate the public about not resisting arrest.
This comes at a time when Jamaica Police Federation Corporal Rohan James is calling for a life sentence to be imposed on persons found guilty of confronting members of the force while they are making an arrest.
Corporal James says there have been or has been an increase in the number of cases of persons resisting arrest on the urging of bystanders calling for violence against the arresting officers. He believes that the threat of a life sentence would deter persons from assaulting police officers in execution of their duties.
Mr. James said, as I quoted his words, "These lawbreakers cannot continue to be treated with kids' gloves, while the level of crime and violence gets worse. The Prime Minister must get tough and emulate the Prime Minister of Singapore, who says you have to lead with an iron fist."
The DPP Paula Llewellyn said this is a situation where the police officers are given water to carry in basket.
From my point of view, if each member of the JCF to get a personal body camera and a set of proper riot gears, it would cost the country millions of dollars, in which the country don't have that amount of money in the budget. The government recently said they can't find the money to fix the roads that are crucial to the country's economical development. How the funding of those equipments are going to be funded. This is a crisis caused by the citizens that can easily be corrected by the citizens with simple educational tips. To know your rights to the extent and the boundaries that should not be crossed when stopped by an officer. It's not quantum physics or rocket science, just simple understanding. It's the mental and the stigma towards the police in the Jamaican culture, and that needs to be changed. Jamaicans, we have to remember since of lately the image of Jamaica is not looking good on the international level. Jamaicans soon be restricted to the country. Soon no country will want to accept a Jamaican in their country. Jamaicans, Don Anderson did a poll recently about remittances, and it was surprising to know that it dramatically dropped. Why no foreign money coming home? Maybe too much people die. No need for their families to send money home, or people overseas refuses to send money home. Jamaicans needs to change their ways. Thanks again.